There he is.
Hey, Mikey.
So the fantasy wise guys, we are here right now. We're gonna do a quick mock draft. We're fiends. It's 11 o'clock on a Wednesday, and we're both not working. I mean, what do you think, Chris? You ready?
I'm ready. Yeah, well, not I hurt my back, so that's why I'm not working today,
Oh, I know.
unfortunately.
It's
Ugh.
crazy to see like the big jacked Superman guy just not be able to go in. I'm so used to seeing you always full 100%, full regalia.
Yep. It happens to the best of us. It really teaches you a lot. It makes you appreciate, when you are in shape and you're able to be out there. So, yeah.
So I took the number three pick. Chris has got the number 10. I thought we were fiends, but I mean, this league filled up so fast. There's clearly a bunch of people looking to get in these mock drafts right now. So my top three guys in order be Jamar Chase, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Interesting. Why not Barkley? You like Gibbs over Barkley?
Much prefer Gibbs over Barkley,
Hmm.
specifically because of the age.
What if I told you I liked Barkley over Robinson?
Yeah, no, it's not a bad. All right, we're already live. Jamar Chase, and I'll tell you why I'm not big on Barkley is I just feel like he's due for some regression. Not to say that I wouldn't take him at all, but at the third pick, I think there's going to be a lot of options available. So, all right, Jamar Chase, Bijan Robinson off the board. I'm stuck with the option. Do I go Jahmyr Gibbs or do I go Saquon? And obviously, a real draft, I feel like it'd be tempting to not take Saquon where I'm on the clock like this. I also don't like the running backs in the second round as much, but just to make it interesting, I'm going to go with my man, Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm going to take him high at the number three pick.
Can't go wrong with Gibbs. I think Gibbs is going to have a great year.
Jefferson went
I'm
fourth.
worried about Jefferson a little bit. It's tough to say. I mean, we don't really know exactly what's going to happen at quarterback there.
Me too, man. Honestly, that's my whole fear for it. But I feel like last year we said the same thing, and then Sam Darnold ended up taking them all the
I
way.
know, and but it's a little different because this guy McCarthy it'll be his first year, so that's why I think it's a little bit different. It's harder to judge it, but yeah, just like you said, we just put all the faith in Jefferson last time, and it worked out. So I'm sure it'll work out.
So pick number five went Saquon, Ashton Genty, CeeDee Lamb, and CeeDee Lamb is low key,
Wow,
still
somebody
in my
really
top
took
three.
Genti.
Yeah, I mean, Genty in the first round, to me, it's just a gamble, and I'm not willing to take it. I'm not going to put all my chips in on a rookie where I could take so many other guys after him. So Genty, then it went CeeDee Lamb, Malik Neighbors,
I
Puka.
guess I mean, I'm thinking of taking Brian Thomas Jr., but I guess I'm just going to take St. Brown. I mean, he's on the board. I'm picking 10th and he's there. I might as well take him.
Yeah, Amon-Ra is a great pick, and I didn't even realize that
At
he
that
was up.
spot, I mean, at 10th, because I was looking at maybe going Brian Thomas Jr., but
Last year, he was the wide receiver three in these full PPR leagues.
that's what I'm saying. So I feel like that's great value right there.
Personally, too, I've been noticing at the end of the draft, I like going with the wide receiver in the first round because I don't like the second round of wide receivers. So I feel like taking one there and then maybe going with a running back or another elite player in the second round, it's a good move. You're almost up, right? How many you got?
So right now it's telling me the best two guys on ESPN's board is McCaffrey and A-Chain, and somebody just took Bowers.
So he went Nico and Brock. It's a solid move. Jonathan Taylor. Oh my God, you're up, Chris. Okay. Oof, this is a tough one for you. A lot of guys on the board. CMC, Devon Achane, BTJ, McCaffrey. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, why not, man? I mean, like that guy's got it's a boomer bust world, and you're talking about a guy that was the first pick last year and number one pick overall for multiple years now. He had a fluke season. I
The
think
rumors are
the whole 49ers team is needing to come back. What are the rumors?
yeah, no, the rumors are he's still healthy, still working his way towards playing this year, hoping to get a full year in. Bucky Irving just got taken off the board. Wow. So after you, CMC, Devon Achane, Bucky Irving. And yes, CMC is definitely a gamble, but I feel like he could be a real high value if he comes.
I mean, at that spot, it's a similar gamble to like what happened last year with Saquon Barkley, if you think about it. Like people were like, I mean, he was the 10th pick last year or 12th, I think I got him.
Mhm. And I mean, not trying to give out too much advice here to some of our viewers, but if I'm taking CMC, in all honest opinion, I'm looking to pick up Garendo in like the 11th or 12th round.
Well,
Just
it's still early too. I mean, we'll see how the report, and that's a good point, but we'll see what the reports say of about
wow.
the recovery and all that as the off-season workouts progress.
So the last two picks took my guys, BTJ and AJ Brown. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to go running back here, and this is where a case where I feel like I gotta go elite to try to secure one of my onesie positions just because I don't like what's on the board. So I'm gonna go with my man Josh Allen.
Wow.
So I start my team with Josh Allen and Jahmyr Gibbs, and now I'm gonna look to pair them. Imagine I take Lamar Jackson with the third pick.
You should.
This is a tough one here at this turn because Kyron Williams right off the board and Drake London. These were all guys I was looking for. So now I got
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Last
going
night,
I'm gonna do a risky one just like you did with
yeah,
CMC. I'm going to
yeah,
Tyreek Hill.
yeah,
Last year he was also a round one pick, and
yeah.
this year, and he was also injured. And this year now he's going falling to the third round. So I started my team with Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Tyreek Hill. A year ago, that would have been the most insane team.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tyreek Hill, yeah, he can only go up from last year, man. And he's going to be hungry this year. Was injured, had his hand injury. It's risky, but I think he's going to be ready to ball.
Yep. All right. And I'm gonna just follow the same script.
Jalen Hurts, that's actually a good pick. What do you got? So you got Hurts, McCaffrey, and Amon-Ra. I mean, again, this is another 3 years ago or a year ago. These three would be a dominant first three, and they still are gonna be. That's the thing is that like people. I feel like sometimes when these players get old, everybody starts like worrying about their future. Like last year with Derrick Henry. Oh, I don't know if we should take Henry. It's his last year, and he still got taken in the second round, but he came out having one of the best years of his career.
Hmm.
So I feel like, CMC, Tyreek Hill, like these guys aren't dead yet. Oh my God, Chris is back up. So after him, who went? Marvin Harrison, Alvin Kamara, Chase Brown, Rashee Rice. And to be honest, I kind of like all of those players. George Kittle. Wow. So you have secured your onesie positions there.
Yeah, I'm looking at that board, and I don't know for whatever reason, the fact that there's already a Q next to Kenneth Walker's name, I'm just like, all right, give me a break. Like you're out.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker is not my cup of tea.
Like, how the heck do you already have a Q next to your name? It's the middle of May.
But yeah, you know what I noticed too? So you have McCaffrey and Kittle.
I just realized that, and I guess that kind of gives away what I'm potentially looking to do. Well, actually, no, because I was thinking that I was thinking I would do potentially Purdy or Goff, but then I was like, oh no, now I am keeping my eye on somebody now, hoping that I can get him in the second with my next pick. I mean, I think you probably could figure out who that is.
No, I really can't. Yeah, I'm so dead set on my pick right now. And I'll be honest, it's between JSN and Garrett Wilson, and it depends on who's available. People, let's see,
You
they
just
just okay.
Oh, I thought that was your team, Michael's magnificent team. I was like, you just took Xavier. I
I
was like,
know
your team's
this.
not even that good. It's not your team.
So
Yeah, your team
JSN,
is
new
pretty good.
quarterback. Garrett Wilson, also new quarterback. Mike Evans, new system. Those are the three top wides on the board. I really love Garrett Wilson's durability. You know what I mean? Like he just doesn't get hurt. He's like consistent PPR machine, and he's rekindling this little like relationship with Justin Fields. I'm going with my man Garrett Wilson right there.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. You're building a squad, you know?
So I started with Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs, Tyreek Hill, and Garrett Wilson. Not the worst in the world. And honestly, I'm in two picks. Wow. I was gonna take JSN there too and just be
Wow.
stonewalking.
Imagine you got both of them. That would have been amazing.
Now, DK Pittsburgh, that's not a bad pick either. In the fifth round, DK, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go fifth round DK Metcalf. Just because Pickens has gone there, he's gonna be the alpha target. I think he's gonna see a lot of them, regardless of who's at quarterback. Fifth round, DK Metcalf when he was going third round last year. I made some ballsy picks here. Tyreek Hill, DK Metcalf. These are guys that I wasn't looking to draft. And obviously, keep in mind, we're kind of like messing around and just seeing what we could build, seeing how the draft falls super early. Like, this is no way, shape, or form the teams that I feel like you and I are going to have come draft day.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, how do you know? Uh, all right. So in this situation, being that I have my quarterback of Jalen Hurts, I would like to get somebody to go with him. We got Devonta Smith here, and I'm going to add him. One of my guys, Devonta, however the heck you say it.
Love,
We'll figure that out.
Love that pick.
Yeah, I was worried that he wouldn't be there, but he was there, so that worked out.
Wow, I guess I could have figured it out. Like I really should have just known and looked down.
Yeah,
God, I'm so stupid.
you
Right
really
now,
are sometimes.
I don't know if you realize right now I've been going hero RB. I got Jahmyr Gibbs in the first round, and I haven't got a running back since.
Now, here's a tough thing.
Uh-oh,
This is risky here
you're up.
because I only have one running back right now, but I mean, there's really no great running backs on the board right here. I think I'm going to swing for the fences right here.
Travis Hunter.
Why not? Stacking value. I mean, Zay Flowers, Jerry Judy, Ridley, I mean, you know what you're going to get. Those are solid guys, but who knows? You don't really know what they're going to do with Travis Hunter. I think that's worth a pick right there
I
in that spot.
absolutely love it. There's only a couple of starting running backs left, and they don't look that enticing.
Yeah, so we'll see who's available as I get to my next pick now. Kind of just got to hope that a few of those guys, like either, I mean, honestly, like I like a few of the rookies. Like I wouldn't mind going with Caleb Johnson.
See, for
Yeah, I
me,
mean,
it's
you
a
still got
no-brainer
Brian
here.
Robinson and Austin Eckler, and I
I'm
got a quarterback who's going to get a ton of rushing touchdowns.
I'm
Oh,
on the
you're on the
clock,
clock.
and I'm it's a no-brainer for me. I don't want to go old again, but I do want to go a young guy on a new offense with a lot of flair potentially. So I'm going to take DeAndre Swift, hopefully that Ben Johnson can kind of unleash him, especially now that they got a lot of linemen this year. And now I don't know if you're going to like my next pick. I'm going to jump everybody here and take the chances on Isiah Pacheco. Even though there's a lot of guys ahead of him, I think that coming back from his fibula, I said it a while ago that I wasn't going to be in on him because they brought Kareem Hunt back, but I think people are underestimating his ability to recover. It was either that or I go Travion, and I just feel like there's much more boom potential in the seventh round, uh, or yeah, seventh round with Isiah Pacheco. So I'm going to take him.
I'm kind of regretting the Travis Hunter pick now.
Why?
I don't know because like it's like you don't even know what he's going to do. Like I could have got someone that's going to get way more touches. Let's see. I'm thinking I'm gonna take a swing on. I mean, it's kind of the theme of my team here. I'm gonna go with Cup.
Wow, he went Cooper Cup.
I definitely need another running back badly, but I mean, he was. I was might as well take him and just stack good players and see how the season shakes out.
Hold
But
on.
I'm pretty confident I'm gonna get a running back right here.
Did you get there?
I'm up. Okay, that
Oh,
was Javonte Williams.
oh, unbelievable.
I'm going to go with Caleb Johnson. And I think he's going to be a big time back for them in
Caleb
Pittsburgh. I mean, he might
Johnson.
end up, he could be. And now here's the thing that's like a classic thing right there. The same dilemma I had last year when I went with Moss over Chase Brown. And there I could have went with Warren, but I picked the younger guy this time.
Mm-hmm. See, now I'm on this in this position where I have Jalen Warren, who I don't want to take 'cause I got DK Metcalf. I love Travion Henderson, but I don't want to go that route yet. And even the Brian Robinson move could be a great running back to add, but still, he's accompanied by Austin Eckler. I'm gonna go with the man that everybody thinks is down this year since they've drafted Cam Scatterbo, plus the man back here with the autograph football on the wall, Mr. Tyrone Tracy
Yeah.
Jr. That's
I
gonna
didn't want to say anything. I was going to call you out for skipping on him last time, but good call right there. You did the right thing, Mikey.
I wanted to wait to see if I can sneak him in a later round. And now I feel comfortable because now I got Jahmyr Gibbs, DeAndre Swift, Isiah Pacheco, and Tyrone Tracy. Two of these guys, if not three of them, are going to have an awesome year. And part of me really wants to sneak a tight end right now. So Colston Loveland, but I do got DeAndre Swift. I don't think they'll affect each other too much, but I might be greedy here and I'm just going to take Oh man, I got sniped.
What?
You see, it just auto picked for me. So now we
Oh,
only
you didn't do it.
whatever. It gave me Colston Loveland. I really didn't want that at all.
You didn't get it in time.
I was actually going to take Brian Robinson Jr. I was going to just have five solid running backs, expecting that some might
So
get
I
hurt.
was looking to do Travis Etienne Jr. there, and I was going to continue the theme. But I think this next pick that I'm going to do also continues my theme of getting these older guys.
Yeah, you're a big older guy, huh?
I mean, that's just the way the board's fallen with this round. But also, I'm going to get another running back here now. I think I like this guy Blue from the Cowboys, but then I'd have two rookie running backs. I'll go with Charbonnet
Hmm. Charbonnet's a
because I can
solid
use.
pick.
I need some consistency there at running back.
Yeah, and honestly, me, I did not take enough rookies. I took Colston Loveland unwillingly because it only gives us 30 seconds during these mocks instead of a normal minute, which we would get. Obviously, in that case too, I'd have all my sheets ready, kind of
You're on the
ready.
clock, Mikey.
I know. I'd kind of have my
Ugh.
sheets ready, reviewing the rankings. I got 12 seconds left. So because I don't have a rookie yet, because I haven't drafted one and I want a prospect, I'm gonna go with somebody that I took also yesterday in our mock draft, Jaden Higgins, because I think that he can have a nice little bit of potential. So I've now locked in my fourth wide receiver behind Tyreek Hill, Garrett, and DK Metcalf. Let's just say one of them have a horrible year, but I also got a lot of running backs. These are all flex worthy guys, and I'm looking for boom potential. So I'm back on the clock now. Another 30 seconds.
All right. Well, I think we were only going to do the first 10 rounds, I thought.
Oh, should we just finish the 11th while we're here? I gotta do it,
All
man. I
right.
gotta do it.
Might as well.
All right.
Might as well.
I was gonna look at Tyler Warren, but being that Tank Bigsby's on the board and I don't have anybody over there in Jacksonville, I'm gonna take Tank Bigsby. So this is your last pick. We did all right, not bad for like on a whim on a Wednesday in the middle of our day.
I'm gonna just go off of what you had said, and I'm gonna do this pick.
Great pick. Isaac Guerendo.
Probably could have waited another round to get him.
No,
All
but on the
right.
board compared to
Uh,
those guys, I mean, yeah, well, we can end it there unless, well, you're gonna end up picking again, aren't you?
no,
No,
I'm exiting.
yeah, just let it exit. So,
Let's see.
oh,
Who did I pick? Who did they pick for me? Jake Ferguson.
yeah, I'm not gonna make a pick here. I'm just gonna let it go. But yeah, I mean, look, these are the moves that you can make, I guess, just when you're kind of like figuring out, who you want to draft.
Well, just your auto pick would be Rashad Bateman. So just click draft to move it along.
Um, yeah, but this is basically how you want to plan it. You want to see like what the value is for each player during your rounds. Like you don't want to just go and fill your team in. Like there was times that I feel like you and I both took players, even though we needed other positions, but we took people based on value. That's what you did a lot.
Right.
Who else?
Yeah.
So what value? Who do you got there on the bench? So you're all right. Why don't you read your team for me?
So Jalen Hurts, quarterback, I like that a lot. I mean, he's clearly going to be a top three quarterback. He gets rushing touchdowns, throws it on a great offense, Super Bowl champs. Then you got Christian McCaffrey. I mean, potentially he could have been the number one pick last year. He was a lot of people's number one pick last year. He had a down season. I'm betting on a bounce back. Caleb Johnson in there running back as of now. I think he'll get a lot of touches in Pittsburgh. St. Brown, that was my first overall pick. He was picked in the mid first round last year. So again, I think I got a lot of good value there. Devontae Smith, Kittle, wide receiver number two. I let as my second guy. Kittle's clearly their number one tight end. I mean, so I like that there. Travis Hunter in the flex. That's an interesting. That's like
Yeah.
it could be something like a Taysom Hill type of guy. So there'll be weeks where he has two touchdowns. There'll be weeks where he has nothing, and so you're just gonna have to hope you're playing him at the right time. So
Either of
at
those
that
guys look
spot, I
like a
thought that was
good
a good pick.
sneaky pick that you want to have anyway, late round.
Hmm.
Who else? Who was your bench? Who was the four guys?
And then I got Cooper Cup, Austin Eckler, Charbonnet, Guerendo, and that was the last pick I made.
Charbonnet is one of my favorite picks towards like the late rounds because he's technically their backup running back. In reality, it's a committee and Kenny Walker gets hurt all the time. That's why you even said it earlier that it's May and he's already questionable.
Yeah,
Zach
they just gave me
Charbonnet,
Ravens D. I like that.
I saw. But Zach
I got a pretty
Charbonnet,
solid squad.
yeah, definitely. Charbonnet is is willing to give you like, or he's going to give you at least three or four good games, if not more. They gave you an A. Great draft, man. I can't wait to see what I got. Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, I'll go with my team real quick. So my first couple rounds now that it's here on the board. Can you still see that, Chris?
See what?
My screen share.
Yeah,
So first pick, Jahmyr Gibbs. Second pick, Josh Allen. Third pick, Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is the one that I was very questionable on just because of last year, but I think he's due. Garrett Wilson, number four, another one questionable on, but I love the pairing with Justin Fields. I want to give him a shot. DK Metcalf, at the time, I think it was a great pick. And now that I have decent backups behind him, I'm happy to know that I at least have him in case he has a good year in Pittsburgh. DeAndre Swift, Isiah Pacheco, again, another risk, but high reward, late value, late seventh round value. One with our man Tyrone Tracy, NJ Gourmet sponsored athlete at the eighth round. I think everyone's sleeping on him. Accidentally, it took Colston Loveland for me at tight end, but I don't overall hate it, even if I'm paired up with DeAndre Swift,
I
because
think that's a good pick. I like Colston Loveland. I think
yeah,
he's gonna have a good year.
I mean, and Ben Johnson purposely took him in the first round before the number one ranked Tyler Warren. So you know that there's something that they know that we might not know.
I mean, a lot of people were had Colston Loveland ranked as the number one tight end in the draft. There's always, going to be different peoples with different opinions. So we'll just see how it plays out. And that's not Tyler Warren's probably going to be really good too.
Yeah, we'll see if his quarterback can get behind him. And then my last thing I did was Jaden Higgins. I like his potential at wide receiver too. Tank Dell's gone. Stephon Diggs is gone. Even though Christian Kirk's there, you want to look for these rookie wide receivers, sparky guys that can really, really turn out. Like look at Brian Thomas Jr. last year. Another guy, I drafted him in the 10th round last year. Actually, it was also the ninth round. And look at him. He had a great year. He's going first round now, second round. Jaden Higgins has a lot of potential, especially Stroud throws the ball. And then I took Tank Bigsby at the very end. Whatever. Let's give it a whirl. I gotta
Yeah,
see, I gotta see what my let's see if my draft grade comes up. Usually it always gives us bad draft grades. You ever notice that? Like
that was the first A I ever got. That's why I was like, whoa. And I picked 10th too, which is pretty good.
uh is this it? Is this me? 1138. Yeah. So I gotta see.
Wow.
See, sometimes it just gives you a bad draft grade.
I wonder what Puma got last year, and he won the league.
Oh, remember he was it was like showing him as the least likely to win the league. He
Yeah,
was
so
literally last. But you know why? This bases it off of ESPN's ADP. Like there was picks like when I took Tyreek Hill or when I took Tyrone Tracy or Pacheco, I took these guys way lower ranked ADP compared to other guys on the board. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So this was this was good. I'm glad we did this. I had to get it out of my system. Well, that'll about do it. Follow the
that'll
fantasy.
do it.
Yeah, follow the Fantasy Wise guys. Like, comment, subscribe. This was a quick little mock draft just to give you a little taste of the action. But we're live on Instagram now too. Follow Fantasy Wise guys. We're gonna be putting up a whole bunch of content. Puma was not here today. He's actually at work. We're bums. We didn't go to work today. But
Don't tell my boss.
yeah, man. I hope your back feels better.
I just put the heating pad on it. Yeah, it's I think I'm about tapped out now. I think I need to go lay down.
Yeah, Chris is questionable right now. He's
I
questionable.
know. I got the Q next to my name.
Yep. Q. All right, buddy. We'll talk later.
See ya.